Now that we've talked about the battle box, we should look at 15mm gaming in general. I only have sci-fi in 15mm, but 15mm is probably the most versatile scale I could come across. Produced in smaller batches, right? You're going to get them in squads of 1 or 3 or 5, so you're not spending huge sums if you want a lot of variety of individual figures. Some sets even have 5 or 6 unique characters for $4 or $5. So you might get a group of bounty hunters that are all different aliens and robots and things like that. The reason I think 15mm is so versatile is because of the scale. This guy back here is 15mm, but here is a contemporary Games Workshop Warhammer miniature, right? They're pretty similar in size, not exactly. But what that does is it lets you take anything that you want in 15mm. If you need a giant version of it, sort of overwhelming robot, a big alien monster, that kind of thing, you can just get a regular infantry-sized version of that same thing in 28mm or 40mm. This really imposing monster without shelling out a ton of money to get 9-inch tall, fully detailed resin miniature. Go even further, right? If you do want to use those big, impressive miniatures, this guy is now a towering monolith, right? This gives you a much closer War of the Worlds proportions, whereas next to a more traditional miniature, the thing is tall, but it's only 10 or 12 feet tall as opposed to 50. Another thing that's nice about 15mm is the story. Most of them are all metal. This is just a little tackle box. I can fit like 40-50 guys in here. This cost me $1. They're easy to transport, and it's really easy to find the right miniature for you. Whereas if you're investing into an army game or even 28mm for your fantasy role-playing or sci-fi role-playing, it's a lot harder to get individual figures in the quantity that you want and variety, unless you're sourcing from somebody like Reaper, who has a great variety, but they're closer to $5-8 a piece. That much, you're going to get 6 or 7 of these guys. Something to think, if you're a traveling DM, you just pack all this up. It's not too heavy. You don't need large scenery. It's just really gruff, and I'm happy to kind of promote it.